Hey everybody, thanks so much for checking out Branch Out Guitar. I'm John, and today I'm going to show you how to get more from less. So let's get started. So John, what do you mean by getting more from less? Well, I'll tell you. Really, when you see a really great guitar player or a really great lead guitar player, it looks like they're doing all this amazing stuff, which they are, but it's not like they're inventing themselves every single lick that they play. They're able to use the entire guitar neck with maybe one or two different ideas rather than having 1,000 different ideas. They're just able to put those 1, 2, 3, 4 ideas, whatever they might be, put them together in a really seamless way that looks and does sound amazing. So this builds on kind of a previous video that I did before, just talking about some minor pentatonic licks. So I'm going to review those licks real quick, and then I'm going to show you how you can move them around the guitar neck. So the first lick in the key of G with G minor pentatonic was this. The second lick was and then the third lick was so let's look at that first lick again. It's pretty much just playing down the minor pentatonic scale. If you learn your minor pentatonic positions, you can start moving that up across the guitar neck. The main thing that we're trying not to do is be locked in one position. If I'm locked here, that really limits what I can start playing on the guitar and how I can construct my guitar solo. So the lick, well, if I use my octave unison shapes that I might know, the octave being this sort of thing where you skip a string in between. If you're on the first and third strings, you have a 3 fret difference. So if I'm on the 8th fret here, I'll go 3 frets down, skip a string, get the same note. Same thing on the second and 4th strings. When I go to strings 3 and 5 and 4 and 6, it's just a 2 fret difference. So back to our first note of that lick was this G at the 3rd fret. To go up to the next string, my unison shape, we remember how to tune the guitar. I go 5 frets over, 3 plus 5 is 8, and get my next note. So here, I can just play down that scale, knowing that position, and then just gives you a little bit different option. Here now you have you can pull off in a little bit different manner than you did here. It's almost a little bit easier here. So that's one option that you can do where you can pull off there. What if I started here on the 8th fret again? But now I move up into the 3rd position and I'm just changing this lick over. I'm pretty much playing the same exact kind of structure to it, but I'm using thicker strings and getting a little bit darker sound. I'll show you what I mean. You can hear how this one's a little bit brighter. I'm using the thinner strings. It's a little bit brighter tone. So I get over here to the bass strings, a little bit thicker tone. And you're going to encounter some situation where one works better. I want a bitier tone, I want a more trebly tone. It's going to cut a little bit more. I'm going to use this fingering here. If I want something that's a little bit more mellow, a little bit more, a little warmer, I might play that lick up here so that I can end in this spot over here. And I can still use the same pull-offs and hammer-ons and things like that to inflect those licks. So the second lick was this. And again, we kind of embellish that with a slide up. Let those two notes ring together, and then slide back down, pull off. So if I start here, maybe I'll move all the way over. Again, it's going to be the same kind of effect where I'm getting a little bit thicker sound. embellish it however you want there at the end. Another thing that you can do here, say I want to go up and I actually take this lick up to a higher octave. So I'm going to use that octave shape. Now I've got my next position up an octave. So you can start seeing the possibilities that you get there, either a tonal difference or really just kind of a fingering distance. If I'm playing up here and I'm wailing away on my, my G minor stuff, and then I want to kind of move over here, well, it's a big distance to move. But if I know how to move this lick over here, it's a little bit shorter distance to connect those two things. So the last lick. So starting here at the 6th fret on the 2nd string, I can move over here to the 10th fret on the 3rd string. Again, you're getting that thicker tone. But say over here, it's also kind of harder to bend on this 4th string just because it's a thicker string. I might just, instead of bending up to that, like that, I might just slide into that note that I'm trying to bend to here at the 12th fret. I could do it over here, again, you get a little bit different tone. This would be maybe more functionality just because it's harder to bend on that string. This might be just because of a tonal thing. But either way, you have the option. So that's pretty much it for how to get more from less. Be sure to comment below, subscribe and share below, and be sure to check out branchiguitar.com for more information. We'll see you next time.